Hello. So we're looking at under Python Basics your first function, and currently this is the first time we use the code checker within Learn, and it's to, look at this mod 5 times 6 function. Um, for a lot of you, this is your first time writing a function or seeing a function, and we'll just give you a quick solution on it. So the problem description: define a function called mod 5 times 6. The function should take a number as an argument or parameter, right? Uh, in fact, I'll say this when we get there. Perform the modulus by 5 operation on that number, then multiply the result of that operation by 6. Then return the result of performing these two operations. All right, so this is going to be called mod 5 times 6, and we're going to define a parameter, and let's just call it num. Easy. So there's that part of it. Now, the first thing we want to do is, what do we want to do? We want to perform the modulus by 5 operation on that number. So I'm just going to say num2 gets num mod 5. Okay. And then we want to, so let's just return num2 really quick and call this on some values. So let's print mod 5 times 6, and let's pass in 23. And let's see what num2 is at this stage. 3, which makes sense. 20, 5 goes into 20 evenly and leaves a remainder of 3. So that's nice. Now the next thing we want to do is multiply the result of that operation by 6. So let's just say num3 gets num2 times 6. And, let's just return num3 now, right? Because num3 is our current thing that we're looking for. And this is going to do what we want it to do. That's going to get us 18. So that makes sense, right? 23 mod 5, 23 divided by 5 leaves a remainder of 3, right? And then 3 times 6 is 18. So that makes sense. We can make this a little more compact, and we can do that by simply saying num modulus 5 times 6, and then instead of setting these other variables, we can just return that operation. That'll get us to the same result. That will give us 18, which is what we'd expect. So that's kind of cool. Here's another little facet of this problem that maybe you want to look at. So let's do for I in range. You haven't seen for loops yet, but basically what I'm going to do is test a whole bunch of numbers in a range. And let's just see what we get. I'm going to print the result of this operation on a range of numbers. So let's look at up through 100. So basically, this is going to go from, let's go from 6 up to 100, and just take a look at what these results kind of look like, because I think this is interesting. Just to get you thinking. Let's run that, and I want you to notice that we've got a repeating series here, right? It's either 0, 6, 12, 18, or 24. Those are the only kinds of results that we can get from this mod 5 times 6 on any integer that we pass into it. So kind of cool. Thought you might want to see that and think about why that is. One last thing. When you paste your code into Learn, the only thing that you need to paste in is your function for this challenge. There are some challenges where maybe you need to paste some other things in as well, but we express that in the problem description. So in this case, you just need to define the function and paste it in as it is, just this line 2 and 3 in this example. Or if you have the more extended version with more variables, you would paste in that solution. Either solution is valid. Either solution will pass the automated tests that we have for this challenge on Learn.